Hello everybody. In this video we will compare most of the famous programming languages by their performance and some extra things. So we have this couple of programming languages as you can see on the screen. Okay, so we have all the famous programming languages covered, and uh, we will what you can say use their time and memory parameter to find their performance. We have also one lines of code parameter which is not that relevant over here, but still I have just put it over here. So I will be using CodeChef competitive programming website. Okay, so they have their own compiler which tells us about the time of execution and the memory utilized. Okay, so for simplicity I am using the beginner level, right? Because most of the enthusiasts in all these languages at least have code written in the beginner level. They may not have written in these levels. Okay, so let's go over here and see the difficulties. Okay, so we will go to the highest difficulty. Actually I have already selected the, what you can say, this code, like there is a blitz z3 table, right? I have selected blitz z32 and Kepler's law. There are two programs. Okay, and we will be comparing all the languages based on that. So first we will go in the blitz z3, and you can see there is a question over here. We will go to the submission section. This is the compiler. Okay, so in the submission section we can see view all submissions. So we can go over here and we can see there are different people who have given the solutions, and these are their performances. We will go to all correct. Okay, so all the correct programs will only come, and we will select the language like C, which is first in our list, and we will only take in consideration the top three solutions. So you can see over here it is taking 0.03 seconds. So we will write over here 0.03 seconds, and you can see the memory utilization is 5.3 megabytes. Okay, it is capital B megabytes, 5.3 megabytes. And the lines of code, we can just see the code as well. So you can say it is taking 13 lines of code. Okay, so we will, for simplicity, take the last line like 13 where the code ends. Doesn't matter if it is just a bracket or anything. 13 lines of code. Okay, right? So similarly we will do it for all the programming languages. So I am pausing the video and I will show you the final screen. Okay, so as you can see I have noted all the parameters for all the programming languages. Okay, based on this you can also check it out. I will give the link in the description, so you can check for all the languages from Python 3, C++, Java, C Sharp, Ruby, and many more. Okay, so let me just minimize it and expand this. So based on the result, what I found is this, as you can see over here. Okay, so you can see uh, in time C is still the dominant one. It takes a very little time, and in memory also it is the best. In lines of code it is the second, it comes at the second place. Okay, and if you can see in memory, the first one Rust is also good. In lines of code Python actually wins, and C is just second. C Sharp is also second, but this is only for the program 1. Now we will compare it for program number 2. For the time, the first one is C, and then there is a lot of other languages like C++, Ruby, Rust, and Golang. In memory, C is again the winner, followed by C++ and Rust. In lines of code, we have Python is still the winner. It's still took 8 lines only, and Kotlin is also the runner-up. Okay, so you can analyze based on these results, and you can check it. I will give the link in description. So what is my conclusion? So the best performative languages is C++ definitely, Python 3 you can see, and Ruby, Rust, and Golang. And if I should rank them, then I will say C is the first, followed by C++. Then there's a tie between Rust and Golang for the third place, and also the Ruby. Actually, yes, if you can see all the factors, it is very much close to Rust and Golang, and so there is a tie between Ruby, Rust, and Golang. And at the fourth comes the Python 3. So based on this analysis, what language you should not be taking? Okay, so you can just compare it and you can find out that Java in both the programs was comparatively the not so good. Okay, so you can see you should not be using Java or Kotlin, which is almost similar and little bit enhanced. But still it doesn't matter, you can use Java because there are hundred of languages, and if you compare with that 100 languages of top 50 languages, Java comes in the top 10 languages for sure, beating lots of other languages. But when you compare with this spectrum, then I think Java fails over there. Right? You can use C Sharp uh, uh, instead of Java, or Python, PHP, Ruby. I think Ruby is a clear winner if you ask for the overall performance and lots of other use case. Ruby is, that's why I think Ruby is growing day by day. So that was my analysis. Thanks for watching. Do comment.